Hey guys, it's Faye from Solar Flow, and I am back with an all-new video. Today's topic is a deep dive behind the veil psychic energy read into TMZ's founder, Harvey Levin. Now we are going to be exploring his own unique and individual energetic blueprint, what the true inspiration was for TMZ, and what kind of information goldmine are they in fact sitting on. This and so much more. Now, before we get into the energy reading on Harvey Levin, I'm going to start by sharing some 3D information into who he is, in case anyone here is not familiar either with TMZ or its founder, Harvey Levin. So here we go. Harvey Levin, who was born on September 2nd, 1950, is an American TV producer, legal analyst, journalist, and lawyer. So he's been hella fucking busy. He founded the celebrity news website TMZ in 2005, and he was an active attorney in California for 2 decades through 1995, during which time he was also a law professor. In 1978, he rose to public attention for having high-profile debates, and after became a legal contributor on a radio show and wrote legal columns for the LA Times for 7 years. He began covering legal issues on TV in 1982 and most notably covered the O.J. Simpson case. Now, this is all happening while he was a practicing attorney. In 2005, he launched TMZ, and it quickly rose to prominence when it broke the story on Mel Gibson's DUI and anti-Semitic rant. He continued to break a number of high-profile stories, including Chris Brown's beatdown of Rihanna, the death of Heath Ledger, Brittany Murphy, Michael Jackson, and Kobe Bryant. In 2010, Levin came out as gay, and as of 2024, he has an estimated net worth of $20 million. Now, as I shared with you, he is the founder of TMZ. So here's some background information on TMZ. TMZ is an American entertainment-focused tabloid news organization, which is now currently owned by Fox Corporations. TMZ stands for 30-mile zone, or the so-called studio zone spanning a 30-mile radius in Los Angeles. So that concludes the 3D information share on Harvey Levin and TMZ. Let's now see what Harvey's energy wanted to share with me. Harvey was always smart in a low-key kind of way. So not exactly shrewd, and definitely more book smart, and he shared with me he could get good grades if he applied himself, which he sometimes did. But aside from book smarts, he had fantastic intuition, which is just another way of saying that Harvey Levin is gifted. And good things tended to happen to him when he listened to his intuition. One such thing that he kept feeling intuitively was that celebrities was where it was at, and they were about to even get bigger. The world was changing, the paparazzis were absolutely everywhere, and the world needed a hub for the paparazzi's shots to land. But he didn't want to do it in a cheesy way or a way that the rag mags did it. Instead, he wanted it to be more professional and like a news source, not just a gossip column. So he founded TMZ, and word got around fast, and suddenly he was inundated with photographers who had acquired exclusive shots that were looking to sell said photographs. And oh boy, did Harvey Levin share with me that we would not believe what he has tucked away in his safe, saved for a rainy day. And sometimes he lets the subject of those photographs know that he has it, but just casually, never overt, because, well, that would not be professional, and Harvey Levin is, if anything, a consummate professional. But after letting this person know that he had incriminating photographs of them, should the subjects of those incriminating photographs volunteer to make a payment to make sure that those photos were never released, well, that would just be bad business on his part not to accept the money. And Harvey volunteered that, rest assured, whatever TMZ is paying the paparazzi for the exclusive photos, the celebrities are paying 10 times that amount to keep those photos from being published. Because everybody remembers Pam Anderson and Tommy Lee's debacle of having a sex tape released. And that not everyone is a Kim Kardashian that is okay for initially making a name for herself with a sex tape. So for those people that are not comfortable making a name for themselves with a sex tape, or having incriminating photographs or videos of themselves released to the world, there's Harvey Levin. And does he give them everything? Well, he shared with me all the photos, if they pay for them, yeah. But if they don't ask for the negatives, well, that's just bad business on their part. So read between the lines of what Harvey Levin is saying. And he shared with me there are some people he does not even approach to let them know what he has on them. He just holds what he's got because, again, intuition, and one never knows when material could in fact be useful. Rainy days, remember? Not that he thinks he's going broke anytime soon, or ever for that matter, because just as the industry has changed, and now every fucking one with a cell phone is a potential paparazzo, TMZ has already made a name for themselves, and even though the industry has changed, he shared with me that we would not believe the amount of tips they receive. And tips, as in anonymous tips about something going down, or maybe it's a hotel employee that sees something or knows something. He shared with me that tips is now the new currency, and TMZ now has teams of their own that they can send out to catch people in whatever acts the paparazzo used to catch them in. And most people that call in the anonymous tip line do not even request money for the goods that they are giving up. So TMZ does not have to pay for the tips or the goods because they have their own teams that are getting it. It's fantastic, he shared with me. And yes, he still tucks things away for a rainy day because even though he has friends in high places, and even though he has funding from friends in high places, who's to say that what's in his safe is not in fact on those friends in high places? Because he's keeping it for, as you know, an insurance policy, for a rainy day, to which he winks at me about that. So that concludes the energy read into Harvey Levin and TMZ. I hope that you guys have found this video to be insightful, maybe thought-provoking. I'm going to remind you to please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And this is your reminder to stay in that high vibration.